Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Ameya, and in this video we are going to talk about tracking devices which are used in 3D user interface as an input hardware. In many 3D applications, it is important for the user interface to provide information about the user or physical object's location in 3D space. These locations can be the head movement, hand movements, human movements, all those things can be considered as the movements which are happening into the environment. Now, the system might need the user's hand positions, orientations to get the full motion, parallax and stereoscopic depth cues that can be included within your applications. To be more accurate, UI might require information about the bending of a finger, location of your fingers, user's fingers to control a specific cue or a command into the application. These tracking devices are generally purely passive, which basically generates information continuously. So the position of the user is tracked without user having to signal the computer to collect that specific position. So for all the time, uh, devices will give information about the location and the position and the orientation of the user or the physical object location. Now these tracking devices are divided into three major parts, that is called motion trackers, eye trackers and data gloves. We will be seeing detail one by one. Starting with the motion trackers, let us understand what is the objective or the requirement of the motion tracker. One of the most important aspects of 3D interaction in the virtual world is providing a correspondence between the physical and virtual environments. Having an accurate tracking is a critical part of making interaction techniques usable for the virtual environments. Now, virtual motion tracking can be a 3 degree of freedom, which is basically a head movement, 6 degrees of freedom, like a whole movement of the user. All those things can be implemented. The critical characteristics which we are looking for in the motion trackers will have a range, the area or the range in which the system will work effectively. Latency, that is delay between the time of motion occurs and when it is reported into the system. Jitter is basically noise or instabilities or external disturbances which are happening in the environment, and the accuracy of your sensory system. Further, these motion trackers are divided into different types depending upon the technique of sensing. First is the magnetic tracking, second is the mechanical tracking, then acoustic tracking, inertial tracking, optical tracking, and hybrid tracking. In coming videos, we will be discussing in detail about all these types of tracking devices. That's all about this video. If you like this content, do subscribe my channel and keep following this playlist for more content on VR in automobile. Thank you for joining.